It's Monday. Welcome to another week in my life. I'm in my car, obviously. I just pulled up to my acupuncture appointment. I know I just had my acupuncture appointment last week, but my acupuncturist is really busy the next few weeks, so I scheduled another one for today. So if you're just coming across my channel now, welcome. Make sure you hit the subscribe button down below for more healthy living videos. I upload 1 to 2 videos a week based on my work schedule. I am a full-time ICU nurse, so some weeks are crazier than others. So if you saw my video from last week in my life, I focused that video on my infertility journey and all the updates regarding that. This week I want to focus on how I deal with an injury. So I hurt my right groin somehow. I have no idea how that happened. Last week I just woke up on Friday morning and had this pain. I have no idea where it came from. I don't remember tripping. I don't remember like falling or injuring it in any way at all. I just went to bed the night before and not feeling anything, and then I woke up on Friday morning, like I said, and just this really bad, deep, right groin pain. It's not even the hip flexor. It's like a really deep pain, in the hip area, to where it hurts to walk, it hurts to climb stairs, it hurts to lift my leg. So I have not been able to actually work out the last couple days. And then I think I aggravated it more when the snow hit this past weekend, and I was shoveling snow and walking over deep piles of snow. Yeah, so I want to focus on showing you guys how I navigate an injury, what my workouts look like, what my nutrition looks like, kind of how I adjust my lifestyle when I have an injury. So I'm going to tell my acupuncturist about my injury, and maybe she can help me. But for those of you who don't know, I do go to acupuncture for infertility and help boost my fertility. But she might be able to help me with that groin pain that I'm having. We'll see what happens tomorrow. But for now, I got to head into my acupuncturist appointment, and I will see you after. All right, done with my acupuncture appointment. Good session as always. As you guys know, I've been doing acupuncture for my infertility, but this time she focused on cupping and needling for my groin pain. So she put cups on my lower back, she put needles on my lower back, and then she also cupped my lower abdomen, iliac crest area, and put a couple needles in my groin area. And then did a couple things on my middle of my back, cut the middle of my back. So all these little areas that help with pain, specifically pelvic pain. So that's a good session. When I walked out of the office, I could still feel it. It feels a little bit better, but I'm still in quite a bit of pain, especially that I told myself, okay, let me see how I feel climbing into the car, because that's what really hurts right now, is lifting my leg to get into the car. And I drive an SUV, and that still really hurts. So I was like, darn it. But what she did do for me too was she sent me home with a cup. So I could cut myself at home in that area, and she taught me how to do it. So I'm gonna do this at home. Hopefully even tonight I'll start doing some cupping on myself. So that's really exciting. So it's obviously the next day, and yesterday after I talked with you guys, I just went home and relaxed. My groin actually ended up feeling much better when I got home. So I think the acupuncture helped. Today it feels a little bit better than yesterday, but still not great. It still hurts to walk around, but not excruciating like it was yesterday and the day before. So that is a bonus. But I kind of wanted to get my blood moving today, but I really can't exercise the way that I want to right now, because my groin, of course, you use your groin for everything. You use your hip flexors. Just raising my leg hurts. So I had to figure out something to do that's low impact, upper body, but not affecting my groin. So that's how I handle my workouts, is when I get injured, I still work out, but I try to work around the injury. So I do things that don't affect the injury. Like a few months ago, I sprained my ankle, and so I did a whole bunch of upper body stuff. I rode the bike, so I got my heart rate up that way and did cardio that way. I did pull-ups, I did sit-ups, I did push-ups. So I did decent workouts when I had my sprained ankle. I just couldn't do any jumping, high impact running, but I could do a whole bunch of other workouts. So that's what I do. The groin though, I've never had a groin injury or a hip injury, so that's a little tricky. I mean, even sometimes planks hurt. I can't really do any abs because sit-ups hurt because you use your hip flexor. There's not many things I can do right now, but I still can do shoulders, I can do biceps, I can do back. So that's what I did today, is I did a dumbbell only indoor low impact shoulder workout. I'll show you like the written out version of it, but I just made it up. And unfortunately, if you don't have any dumbbells or equipment, this wouldn't be very useful to you. But my point is that I still work out even though I have an injury. And like, even if I didn't have dumbbells today, I probably still would have tried to figure something out, whether it's even just stretching a little bit. But even stretching, you know, stretching really hurts me too. I can stretch certain parts of my body a little bit, but I really just have to listen to my body. And that's the other key take home point, is just listen to your body. No matter what, if things hurt you, don't do it. Don't do it. It's just temporary. You have your whole rest of your life to work out and get into shape and to stay in shape. And so it's not a big deal, but it's just really for my mental health that I like to get the blood moving and my heart pumping a little bit. But I do remind myself that this is just temporary. It's okay. It's just an injury that I'm gonna get over in a few days. This one's lingering a little bit, so it's frustrating, but it's just temporary regardless. Okay, so I wanna show you the workout that I just did, and then I'll insert footage here of like how to do all these exercises. So let me show you. Of course, I wrote it out here, is the title of it. And then I started off doing lateral raises times 10 each arm and 4 sets. So kind of to warm up my arms. And after that, I kind of stretched out my arms a little bit. And then did overhead presses times 10, push-ups, overhead presses again, and then bent over rear delt fly. So I did 4 rounds of this, as you're seeing in the footage here. Then after that, I did a 4th lateral raises. So it's like with heavy dumbbells, I did 20-pound dumbbells, because I'm not like raising my arms all the way parallel to the ground, just raising them a little bit. And that really works like your caps of your shoulders, your shoulder caps. And then plank dumbbell raises. So the plank actually didn't feel that bad to me on my groin, so I kept doing them. But dumbbell raise, so front and to the side, these are really hard. So I did 10 each side. Also did 4 rounds. And then 4 rounds of this superset, Dumbbell High Row. So just bent over, so this works the rear part of your shoulder. And then front raises and then push outs also works like the front part of your shoulders, really, really hard. And then I wanted to try some handstands. This kind of hurt my groin, so I just did 1 handstand, which was really disappointing because, as you guys know, I love my handstands. And that's what I did. It took me about a half an hour and I feel really good. I don't feel gassed like I normally do on a workout. Yeah, but that's totally fine. It is what it is. I do have to work tomorrow, so I'm a little worried about work tomorrow. My shifts are really long, 12 to 13 hours, and I'm on my feet the whole time lifting patients. So I don't know how my groin's gonna do. I'm just gonna play it by ear the rest of the day how I feel. And yeah, I'm just gonna rest, put heat packs on my groin. Yeah, that's about it. I hope you find these tips helpful. And then I will get into the nutrition part of it later, but I have a lot of days left in the week to show you guys how I handle an injury, okay? All right, so I'll see you soon. So it's the next day already, and obviously I didn't end up going into work. My groin is better today, but it still hurts to walk. It still hurts to climb upstairs. So I was like, there is no way I'm gonna make it through a 12-hour shift, lifting patients, walking around. So I'm home again. I feel like this is the theme of my video so far, is like telling you guys, oh, I didn't go into work today. I'm falling apart. Okay, anyways, I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about my nutrition and what that looks like when I'm injured. Of course, I'm not working out right now and I'm not as active as I normally am. So I'm not as hungry, but I really try to still eat normally, and I really try to hone in on nutrient-dense food. So I normally try to eat nutrient-dense foods as it is, but I really make a conscious effort to eat really healthy food. So cut out the junk, cut out the processed food, really like try to focus on a lot of fruits and vegetables, a lot of antioxidant rich foods, a lot of anti-inflammatory foods, a lot of things like ginger, turmeric, like try to add in spices that are anti-inflammatory. Cinnamon's really a good anti-inflammatory. Just really trying to do what I can to optimize my nutrition so I heal faster, so my body gets back to where it normally is before it got injured. So I don't restrict calories, I don't count macros, I don't do any of that when I'm injured and can't work out. But what I do try to do is just really eat healthy, really eat densely nutritious food. So I wanna show you one of my favorite snacks that's like probably the healthiest snack you can have. All right, hang on. All right, you guys, super simple. This is what you need. Frozen blueberries, just like a serving. Cinnamon, coconut manna is so good. And then whatever seeds you want. I'm doing pumpkin seeds to help balance my hormones. This is the last day of pumpkin seeds and flax seeds. And then tomorrow I move on to sunflower seeds and sesame seeds. All right, so I already softened the frozen blueberries in the microwave for about 30 seconds. So this is probably about a cup of blueberries. Blueberries are super high in antioxidants, so I love blueberries. And then I'll sprinkle some cinnamon on it and coconut manna. Okay, you guys, hang on a minute. All right, if you've never had coconut manna before, I don't know where you've been. This stuff is the best thing ever. I use this on a lot of things, but I try to use it sparingly because it is pricey. I get this one at Whole Foods, but a lot of grocery stores sell it now, and all it is coconut puree. And it's like kind of hardened, kind of like coconut oil. When coconut oil gets cold, it hardens. The best thing to make, I think, out of this is icing. Oh, so good. Sugar-free icing out of this stuff is so, so good. And it's really like silky in texture, and it's just pure coconut, but for some reason I feel like it tastes sweeter than just like coconut flakes. It's so good. So what I do is I kind of just break it up with a fork at the bottom to like little pieces like this, and then I'll put it on top of the blueberries. Coconut is very high in nutrition, and it contains like medium chain triglycerides. So really, really good for losing weight if you're into that and want to lose some belly fat. Add some coconut oil and coconut and MCT oil into your life. So I just put a little bit on top with the blueberries, and then I'm gonna put a little bit of pumpkin seeds on top with the blueberries for some crunch. And then I'm gonna add some cinnamon for anti-inflammatory properties. So good, I'll show you in a second. All right, you guys, there you go, final product. It is so, so good, Whole30 approved. And the coconut actually does add like a different kind of a crunch element too, because it's kind of hardened. Yeah, so I'm gonna eat and enjoy this. If I do anything else today, I'll keep you updated, but probably not. I'm just gonna be editing the rest of the day. I do have quite a bit of work emails to catch up on and work education to catch up on. If anything exciting happens, I'll let you know, but I just need to rest this groin, heal it up. I do have tomorrow off officially, and then I work Friday.
Why are there holes in the side?
I think the delivery guy was in such a hurry to deliver it because it's pouring. Cool! Oh, it's the kitchen sink. Sweet. Amazon delivery. What's that, huh, Bella? This is where I've been sitting all morning until about noon, and then for like an hour, hour and a half, I vacuumed because that's what you do when you have two cats. You vacuum like every other day. And then now it's the afternoon, it's like 3 in the afternoon, and I put a heat pack back on my groin just because it's still hurting me, but it's feeling a lot better today. At least it's not hurting me that much to walk around, so that's good. But I was just... got my tea as you saw. I'm just now sitting here doing the heat pack again. Okay, so in my exercise room, I didn't want to disturb Josh while he was working, just to talk to you guys for a minute. So I've just been trying to like hardcore rest, which is so hard for me to do. I think resting sometimes is harder for me to do than working, especially when I'm such an active person and I get such joy and pleasure out of my workouts. And also, like, even though I kind of complain a lot about like how hard work is, I really love what I do. I love being a nurse, and when I'm just like sitting at home because my body is forcing me to rest, it's like such a bummer. I mean, it is good, like I enjoy it kind of, but like I like rest on my own terms. So I look forward to vacation, or I look forward to a few days off, but when this is not anticipated, it's very inconvenient. But I did do an Instagram post recently just saying about how important rest is and just take care of yourself. And of course I preach this in and out. I always preach this. Always remember to be kind to yourself, because I'm the worst at it, you guys. I'm so bad at it. And that's why I'm constantly saying it, because I feel like if I say it enough, then I'll get better at it. But it is on my mind all the time to like take care of myself and rest. And because if I don't, this is what happens, a stupid groin thing that who knows how that even happened, but there's a reason that it happened. I don't know what the reason is. Apparently I wasn't meant to really work very much this week, and I wasn't meant to work out, and I wasn't meant to do anything active. So I don't know what that's all about, but just gonna go with it because that's all I can do. Yeah, it's a little frustrating because I was making a lot of progress on my splits. Of course, with a pulled groin, you cannot do splits. I'm really hoping I didn't lose a lot of that gain that I did, but that's okay. You know what? Like I said before, I have the rest of my life to get my splits, and I have the rest of my life to work out and be in shape and be strong. So it's just a little bit of a hiccup, but it is what it is. A lot of times when I have injuries, I'll come back even stronger if I've had to take like a week or two off. So there is something called muscle memory. There's a whole science behind it. But if you're consistent in working out, your body remembers that and you bounce back quick. So I just have to keep that in my mind. I've just been relaxing. We got a package delivery, our kitchen sink for our unit we're renovating, so that's exciting. Last night, Josh decided that he was gonna install insulation in our unit. That took him hours, so he didn't get home till like 8 o'clock last night. So we didn't eat dinner till probably like, I don't know, 8:30 last night. So it was a late night for us last night, just because he decided to do that by himself, just so that we would save ourselves time, so that we can get our final inspection done quicker. I will see you guys tomorrow bright and early because I work tomorrow, and then I'm off Saturday, Sunday. So we'll see what the rest of the week brings. I'm sorry this vlog might be a little boring so far. Just me being at home, just chit-chatting your ear off, but that's okay. Okay, see you guys tomorrow. Alright, work is done. I'm gonna talk to you guys again while I'm driving out of this parking garage. By the way, this parking garage is massive, and employees have to park on the 5th level and higher. So that's why it takes me so long to get out of the parking garage. I have to like go down 5 levels to get down to the street. So I might as well talk to you guys while I'm trying to get out of the parking garage. My right groin hip area, it did better than I thought it was going to do today. It feels much better today than it did a week ago when it initially flared up. So I was able to do my job still. I was able to get patients in and out of bed. I was able to just like keep up with my normal pace. So that's good. I got all my work done on time. I am feeling it still. I did feel it today. I know that the injury's there, but it didn't prevent me from doing my job. So I was very encouraged by that. So all in all, the day went fine. We were appropriately staffed, you guys. Oh my gosh, that never happens. So we had enough break nurses. I got all my breaks I needed. I got my breaks on time. I got a lunch break. Like that just never happens anymore. So it was a good day. And we didn't have any new open heart patients that came from the OR. So that was a big bonus for us. Just a nice break from having to recover fresh open heart patients from the OR. We didn't have any of those. We didn't have any open heart surgeries today. So that was great too. So good day, good Friday. It was a nice day to come back to work. So I got tomorrow and Sunday off, and we'll just see what the weekend brings. I do know that Josh mentioned we are going to be working on our unit tomorrow maybe, or Sunday. So I'll fill you guys in on that. And now I'm out of the parking garage, so I'm going to say bye here, and I'll see you tomorrow. Just gonna eat dinner when I get home and take a shower like I always do after work, so nothing to really report on that. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. So it's 12:30 now in the afternoon. We're at our unit, at our fourplex, and guess what we've been doing all morning? Oh my gosh. Okay, let me show you. I am actually doing a separate YouTube video on how to install, or how we're installing insulation. Not this stuff, not regular insulation, but the spray insulation, because we've never done that before. Josh watched a million YouTube videos on it. Now I'm doing my own YouTube video on it, kind of like just our experience on spraying insulation. So Josh was at Home Depot this morning renting the machine for it and getting all the material. But let me show you our setup real quick. Forgot to tell you about my leg. My hip groin area is holding up. It's not really causing me any pain right now. It hasn't really caused me any pain today. I'm so glad I rested all week. It's really paying off now, even though it was super frustrating for me to just sit there all week on the couch with a heating pad. But it's paying off now because my hip feels a lot better. It's not 100%. I can't do a lot of exercises yet, but at least it doesn't hurt to walk around anymore. So, okay, so he has already installed this stuff. This is gonna be our kitchen. But back here is where I've been living the past 2 hours. See, that's the machine. That's all the insulation. It's in like blocks. And then you just rip open the bag with a knife and you pour the blocks in there, and then it like grinds them up more and then shoots them out through the hose up into the ceiling. So we're insulating the ceiling just for the noise factor, because the other unit is right above us and they have 2 kids and they're super noisy. And it's just to cut down on sound. It just helps with, you know, the heating and helps regulate the temperature. So we're doing all this ourselves. Like I said, I'm doing another video on it. So I will catch you guys on the flip side. Okay, so just got home. It's about 5 in the evening. That took all day. I am covered from head to toe in insulation dust and I'm just filthy. So I need to head in and take a shower, and it's date night tonight. So Josh and I are gonna go somewhere for date night. Not too sure where yet, but I gotta like go straight into the shower because I am so filthy, and like the insulation dust, it's all in my hair and like on my eyelashes. But my leg held up fine. Didn't have any pain still, so super happy about that. And I have a lot of laundry to do all back there. Our jackets are covered in insulation material, so I gotta just do a bunch of laundry. I'm gonna post my Walmart grocery haul video this evening, and that's it. And then tomorrow's Sunday. So I will catch you tomorrow. Good girl. Come on. Good girl. Happy Sunday. It's already 5 in the evening. I've just been running around like crazy today, running errands, doing grocery shopping, chores, brushing my cats because it's been a while, vacuuming, meal prepping. I work tomorrow and the next day, so probably as you guys have picked up by now, if I work a couple days in a row, the day before I tend to do like a whole bunch of house chores, laundry, some cleaning, just because I'm not going to have any time at all the next couple days to do anything extra, just work and sleep and that's it. So meal prep happened, so that took all day. But you know what, I'm very happy about my leg still. My right groin still feels okay. I was worried about if I overdid it yesterday with all of the like insulation stuff we did, but it doesn't. It feels better today than it did yesterday. Did a little bit of like a bike workout again, that felt fine. And then with all the cleaning, I didn't sit all day and my groin still feels okay. I feel it, but it's much, much better than a week ago, where a week ago there's no way I could do any of this stuff. I'm so glad I forced myself to rest, that I didn't do much this past week, because now it's paying off. My hip feels so much better, and now I can kind of ease myself back into my workouts. I was trying a little bit of like splits today. No, can't do that yet, but so I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that this gave you some tips and pointers and helped you out if you have an injury or have ever had an injury and couldn't work out, what to do, and I hope you found this helpful. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming along the week with me. Stay tuned for the next weekly vlog because it's starting tomorrow already. Please leave comments down below if you like these videos, if you don't like these videos, what more you want to see from me. I'm here for you guys. Like this video if you liked it. And stay tuned for the next video coming in a few days. It's gonna be all about the insulation adventure that you kind of got a snippet of yesterday. I filmed all that for another video, so that's coming in a few days. And also an update on our fourplex and the unit we're working on. So that update's also coming in a few days in a video. Hope you guys are all doing well, love you all, and remember to always be kind to yourself.